Alright, the system is completely off now, so in order to turn this the system on, this is the main switch. So you turn it to on position like this. And now the computer is on, that you can see the screen and you can see the status is unknown. So now the second step is like you turn this switch, turn it to the start position. That will bring the laser on and move the axis, initialize the axis. So as you see, like, you know, the status is changing. Now it's saying status interlock OK. Now you see this status saying it turns into green background and saying it's ready, and you see the previous recipe has been loaded. What I will do, like, you know, I'm going to create a new recipe. We will do it from scratch, and we will run a wire. So now you have to choose a wire to cut. So now what we have is a 0.18, about 0.18 inch of diameter of a wire. So this is the wire, and then you need to choose the wire holder. This is the wire holder, and you can see there is a dimension, you know, on it. You know, you can clearly see it's like, you know, 0.180 to 0.200 of an inch. So that's your range, and this is the wire holder, and then you need a wire guide for it that has the same dimensions for that, you know, wire. So this is for that wire. You need the wire guide and the wire holder. Alright, now you need to put the wire guide for the size of the wire to inside the machine. So this is the guide, and I'm going to put it over here at the end of the snorkel, and as you can see, it's right there. And now this is how, once, you know, it's like snug in, then I have to tighten it up so it won't, you know, lose its grip. So okay, so alright, so now I'm going to put this wire holder in front of this machine, you know, in this slot. It has a groove, it will go only one way. You can see, let's leave it in. Alright, time to insert the wire. So I'm trying to cut this wire to a 12-inch length. As you can see, my display showing 10.82. So what I'll do, like, you know, well, I'm gonna, you know, make it 12. Insert my wire through the wire holder. It'll come through all the way in through the guide, as you can see. And I do have a wire stopper that it can sits on. So right now, this thing is touching the wire. Your stopper touching the end of the wire, and the length is 7.42 now. I'm going to bring it up to 12. This is my maximum length to cut a wire. And almost 12. As you can see it on the display. And once my wire is inserted, I need to shut the door, and you can hear a little click for the shutter. It means, you know, it's all ready to lace. Alright, so now we're creating a new recipe. As you can see, like, you know, we have our previous recipe loaded on the screen. So from here I'm going to click main menu, and this will give me option for all these options. So I'm going to choose the last one, that is recipes. Click there, and now I'm seeing a list of recipes. So I'm going to choose a new one because I want to create a new recipe. This will bring me to another screen. The first tab is the strip and slit. So I'm going to choose and only, but my other options are and only, mid only, mid and end, and end only. and then so I'm going to choose N only, save. My other tab from here, I'm going to click here. This will give me the slit mode option. You have straight, spiral, and none. So I'm going to choose straight for my slit. All right. Now the next tab we have is the process parameter. The first one is the laser power for stripping. So I'm going to go and change the number for that wire. I'm going to put 30%. Done. The next tab is for slitting. I do have 8 right now. I'm going to change it to 35. All right, now the next one is the laser frequency. For that wire, I'm going to put 10. Done. And slit length, this is where you can go from like 1 to 12 inches. So I'm going to put 12 here. Mid slit length, this is not applicable, it's all grayed out. So my next step is to go to the next screen, where I have the first tab is strip passes, means the number of passes for my strip. So I'm going to increase them to 15 for that kind of a wire. And then this is my speed tab. For stripping is 1.0. This is fixed. You cannot change it. For slitting, you can change the speed of slider. This is like 2 inch per second. So you can, for that wire, I'm going to put 0.5 inch per second. Spin stop. The start dwell, I'm going to put 0. And for stop dwell, I'm going to put, for that kind of a wire, I'm going to put I'm going to put 400. All right. I'm sorry. This should be 400. So, okay, save, done. And display my slit beam delay will be 0 because I don't want any gaps between slit and between strip and slit. The display offset is 0. I want to keep it that way. And I'm going to hit save. From here I can go either to previous screen and save, or like from any of the screen I can hit save to save the scene recipe. As soon as I hit save, it will ask me for the name. I'm going to put any name I want. In this case I'm going to put wire 12, means 12-inch wire. Save. Now you can see this wire 12, it show up in your recipe list. It has those numbers. From here you need to hit load and answer yes to this question, and then hit return, and then hit return again to go back to the main screen where you can see your recipe, your name of your recipe and the parameters. So now we have a laser ready light and we have a part present light. This will turn on when it starts lasing. So now I'm gonna hit the foot switch and you will see the status will change. I'm gonna do it right now. There you go. See this red light? It means it's lasing, and you can see this messages are changing. Now I have to remove the part. It's asking you to remove the part. Alright, now it's done lasing, so I'm going to remove the wire. Here comes my wire. and you can see the part presence turns off, and you see the slider coming back to home. We can peel it off, and it's off. And now we got a 12-inch
It's,
wire.
I was going to say it's done. I got one issue.